The Bruins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Washington. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Washington's offense will get the first possession of the game. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. They'll give it to the back. Quick spin on the ride. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. A strike downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decisions, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice game. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Past the first down marker and still running. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Oh, he dropped it! Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
He'll keep it himself. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Buys a little time with his feet. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bruins will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up, yo."
Wide open spaces. He's at
You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. Got his man on the outside. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often, and you get 5 stars for a reason, because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Another big play for this offense, and I'll tell you, historically, in the best UCLA units offensively, whether they're throwing it, whether they're in the shotgun, whether they're going up tempo or they're not, it's always so important to have balance. They've always had a guy they can turn around and hand the football off to keep defenses honest. This guy with his power and his speed, he really gives this offense a lot of flexibility.
Fakes the grab. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Now the play fake. Looking to buy time. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
There's just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Using his feet. And that's a live ball. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's That's why that one fell incomplete.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bruins come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. It'll be third and long. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. The Huskies will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Finding open areas. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. Running back searching for a hole. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He picks it up, still on his feet. Touchdown, Washington. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You got to be Johnny on the spot sometime. How about that? The guy fumbles the ball, but his teammate was very aware. He was able to scoop it up himself, take it in for a touchdown. Guys, they may want to put that play in their game plan next week.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Running the red zone, it's Washington. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 Russian defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Gives it on the option. Runs through a tackle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area, throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He wants to change this route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Finds a little space. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Oh, he's got some space. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The quick out. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Powers through, and a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off play action. Under fire. It's complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Fires to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Pretty good job on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but boy, they have to deal with a huge loss on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throws to the wideout. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The Bruins come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
Here's a heat. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. To throw, it's Iamaleava. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their...
Turning it on! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On third and short, the power run here. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Bruins have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it! And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bruins!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
I'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. He lets it fly. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that
On
one.
3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, UCLA. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive.
And last week was great for this young man, but man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level, just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the defensive coordinator was really pleased with his unit after registering 3 sacks last week. He wanted to add a few more wrinkles in their blitz packages to see if they could build on that in this game. So far, they hadn't gotten to the QB until that last play just now. Now let's find out if they can crank up the heat.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Gets it out fast. Open space at the 25. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. They go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Bruins! They take the lead with the 6.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. Not nearly as much from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The give to the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quickly to the tight end. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
To the air, it's Dampier. Trying to beat the D deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Pulls it in. It's Coleman. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human, keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being...
Pulls it in down the sideline. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UCLA. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Looking for a gap. It's Washington. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. They're working that left side. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Washington right back to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd. It's complete on the right side. Still on his feet at the 45. Running through contact. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. On the move. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window.
Touchdown, Husky! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock.
Touchdown, Bruins! Stealing a score on special teams. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Washington wants to go quickly.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Coleman. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point you have to push the ball downfield a little more, David.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores. Got to push the ball down the field. Take more chances.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. Back to pass on 2nd down. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Dropping back, it's Dampier. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Husky! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. He wants to throw it. Stumbled to the ground.
I'll tell you, it's tough to complete two-point conversions. Obviously, very small windows to throw into. Couldn't come away with that one. Let's see how that affects the outcome.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. Reece. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
The Bruins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coleman. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. From the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the middle. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
He's got it. 1st down and more. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Washington right back to the line. Last chance coming up. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. Win those one play at a time.
To the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap.